What do you say the fact recording?
Hi, my name is David Pettigrew. I'm calling on US 41, or not 41, sorry, US 19.
Okay, give me one moment.
Yes.
Okay, what's your phone number you're calling from?
631-255-0220.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
There's an Asian male in the store right now. His name is Cody Vonderlin. He is trespassed from the store. He is not allowed to be here, and he also tends to be violent and carries weapons.
Okay, you said his name was Cody, and how do I spell his last name?
I can pull it up for you real quick. 1 second.
Okay.
I can even give you his date of birth here in a second. Cody. Okay, his last name is spelled Vondelinde.
Okay, and how old is he?
He was born on 5/27/1983.
What is he wearing?
I did not get a great look at him. I think it's like a blue long sleeve shirt and a backwards hat. I didn't want to make eye contact with him because he's very aggressive and he knows who I am.
Okay, give me one moment to know that in here.
1 second, I'm going to merge calls with my partner just so, because I got to see what he's calling me for. 1 second, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, Julie, merge calls with dispatch, sorry.
Yeah, he's looking for you.
Where is he?
HVA.
He's looking for me?
Yeah, he's standing at West Stop and he's standing in Action Alley looking around looking for you.
Yeah, this guy's he's got to get arrested. I'm tired. He can't be in here. This guy absolutely sucks.
Okay, you said he's very aggressive and he carries weapons?
He tends to carry knives on his person, yes. And he is very confrontational, very aggressive.
Okay.
Still looking around looking for you.
Does he have a vehicle?
The last time he was here, he was also trespassing. He came in like a giant Hummer with a trailer on it. I did not see what car he arrived in today. He just walked in the store, though.
Okay. Give me one moment to note that in here. You said a giant Hummer. What color was it?
Yeah, I think it was like dark gray or black. It was at night when he was here, so I'm not 100%.
Okay. We'll have a deputy come out and make contact with you, David. Do you have any COVID symptoms?
Could you please ask him to call my cell phone, because I do want his girlfriend trespassed as well.
Okay. We'll have a deputy make contact with you in person. Do you also want a phone call in addition to that?
Yeah, because we're going to be keeping eyes on him on the sales floor so we know where he is. So it'd make it easier for the deputy to grab him.
Okay. I'll let them know to give you a call.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Have to be at work.
Here with you, and I'm here with this young man. He's going to introduce himself. He's going to tell you the story. We're going to ask some questions, and then we're going to shoot on over to Hernando County Sheriff's Office, and we're going to ask them some questions. So, go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Hey, Tony Wynn. I'm in Hernando, Pasco, Florida. I was wrongfully arrested in Hernando County at a Spring Hill Walmart.
Basically it. So we saw from the video that we played the other day that they came up on Tony. They didn't ask him for any ID. They just immediately put you in the cuffs thinking that you were this Cody person.
Correct.
And then what happened after that? Like once they closed that door, our video shut off. So take it from there. What happened once you were transported from Walmart?
It was taking me to jail, to the Hernando County Jail, and once we got to the Sally Port, the garage part, not even inside booking yet, they disarmed their guns, whatever. He goes to his trunk to do that, and then while he's doing that, he picks up my phone and my ID, and then for the first time, he looks at my ID, and my ID looks totally different also. My picture of my ID.
Right.
And then his face dropped, like I seen his face drop, and then he comes up to my door, and then he goes, "Is your name Cody or Tony?" And then I replied my whole name, my date of birth, and then I was like, I kind of remember my my driver's license number, so I started to give that to him. I gave him my social, and then he ran it. He made a phone call for whoever he was on the phone with to advise him to take me home. So then he gets in the car and said it was a misunderstanding and that he was taking me home. So we proceeded to leave, and while going home, he apologized to me, saying that the other guy looked just like me and all this other crazy stuff. And then out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh, I have to pull over to confirm it was you, to confirm it's you." And I'm thinking, like I said in my video, I'm not Cody, so.
Right.
And then he pulls over, and then now he's saying that he has to take pictures of me. So he comes out, and we pull over into some dark road. He comes out and starts taking pictures of me, and to confirm that I am who I am. But like I said, at this point, while we're on the way there, I asked him if he could take the handcuffs off me because my back was hurting, and since I'm going home supposedly, and he denied that. And then his exact words was because, well, I can't take your handcuffs off you because while you're sitting behind me. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, can you at least take the handcuffs and put it in front of me? And he denied that as well. He said, same thing. So I'm sorry, this is where I'm going back and forth, but
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So so now he's taking pictures or whatever. Finally, he gets a call back, and then I'm not sure what was said on the phone, but he's like, "All right, well, you're not the guy from the 2018 trespassing, but you do have an active trespassing for 2013, so I'm taking you back to jail." So once he took me back to jail, all the deputies, whatever, in there, they were all surprised. They were like, because they heard everything and they seen that he was taking me home supposedly. So they asked me all the questions. That's another thing. So the Sally Port video, booking video, if we're able to get that, all that'll be on there as well. And then I'm not sure what else.
So what happened after you got in jail? How long did you sit in jail for?
I'm not even sure the time frame.
Couple hours at least, because
it
of
was
the bonding process and the intake process.
Yeah, it was like maybe 4 or 5 hours. I got there around I think 6:37 and didn't leave till midnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
About 5.5 hours seems about right.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. And obviously you bonded out.
Correct.
And what was the bond amount?
So the bond was $1,000 or the 10%. Correct.
Okay. So you bonded out. They've given you a court date. You haven't been to court yet on it, right?
No. So my court date's January 4th.
January 4th, you got court.
Correct.
Here in Hernando County.
Yep. Brooksville.
Okay. All right. So maybe we'll try to come up and go to your court date with you. See what they have to say there. Now, with the 2013 arrest, we've looked over some of the documents, the arrest report, and that sort of thing, and we'll have those for you guys at home. We'll put those up on the screen for you now, and then you guys can look at those. And what you'll notice is that there's not a length to the trespassing warning on any of these documents. So first, there's no way to prove that this trespassing warning was a lifetime trespassing warning, if in fact they try to claim it was. There's no evidence of that. And second is that when you're trespassed, like Tony was, from a place like Walmart, and a couple years go by, and you're going back there repeatedly
Right.
shopping, then that trespass then becomes null and void because they are now inviting you back in there as a welcome customer. So I think, looking at everything that's going on here, I think they realized, and they're going to realize, that there's been a mistake here, and this young man was arrested for no reason, and there's going to be definitely repercussions coming down the line for stuff like that. So, you have anything else you'd like to include?
So basically, there's so many comments on my channels, my YouTube channel, on whatever channel, about the trespass being valid or not valid. Everybody's failing to, understand the bigger picture, which is your rights, your civil rights being violated. Like, whether, my charge is right or wrong, like, my rights were violated either way. Like, that's the bigger picture that I want everybody to see, and that's what it is.
It is, and again, this just shows folks out there, not me, because as you guys know, I already know this, but it shows folks out there that at any time the state can move in and violate your rights with really no recourse. I mean, this gentleman now has to fight these charges. Then he has to sue in order to get vindication of his rights being violated. So these guys, they're like the Peter Pan of rights violators. They just, go through Neverland violating people's rights, just like Tinkerbell swings her little wand, and it's left up for the citizens to then take it upon themselves to fight charges, to take time off work, take time out of their life, and deal with these situations, when really it could have all been avoided had he just come up and said, "Hey, are you Cody?" "No, I'm Tony." "Oh, okay, well, we were looking for Cody." So
I might have just swept it under the rug, been mad for a couple of days if he would have just really took me home too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, exactly. So they always, and see, that's what to me is the most important part, is once he realized that he messed up, now they go into, well, I gotta
fix this.
I gotta get him for something. You know what? Because I can't let this go because they'll sue me, and they don't realize that you're going to get sued anyway when you try to make up stuff, when you try to squeeze people into being a criminal just to make sure that you don't have a bad mark on your record for making an obvious mistake like not identifying the gentleman before you put him in cuffs and take him to jail. So yeah, there's definitely parts there that more people need to look at. And speaking of the YouTube channel, we've noticed that people from Walmart, loss prevention, have been on your channel, I don't want to say harassing, but I would say close to harassing, just coming on there telling you that you're wrong, that, this is the way it is, and yada, yada, yada. Definitely trying to make you think that what they did was lawful, and that they've got this power that they don't have. So, folks, if you're on Tony's channel and you see these guys comment, and make sure to let them know that we know all about them. We got their ticket, and they're not going to fool us with the BS that they're speaking. So again, guys, we'll keep you updated on this situation as it moves forward, and let everybody know exactly what the final outcome is. And as always, we hope it's a good one for the citizen and a bad one for tyrannical lawbreakers. So, all right, guys. Further ado, we'll get to you. Cell phone records.
And the pictures that he took.
Yeah, you can definitely get those. Yeah. Thank you. I'm looking to get some records, actually, and to speak with a supervisor if I can.
Okay, so you're gonna ring that bell?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and they'll come out.
Okay. Keep it dark up in there. Hello, young lady. How are you?
I'm fine. How can I help you?
I'm looking to get some public records.
How many records are we speaking about?
For me, just one, but this young man here has some others that he'd like to get as well.
Okay. We have 160 requests ahead of you.
Okay.
So what you're going to have to do is put in a public service request.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here now. We can do it verbally. I don't have to do it online. So just whoever can take down a request will be fine.
Okay. So you want a report, correct? Yourself?
Yes, I want the actual copy of the trespassing warning from this case right here, 2013 29751. So I want the actual copy of that trespassing warning that was issued. And then my email address to send that.
Hold on a second. Go ahead and give me your email address.
Patriot, Patriot, discussions, DISCUSSIONS @gmail.com. And you can send that information
Okay.
to my email right there, and then
You said that this individual here needed
some records, correct, and he needs
What does he need?
you got the case number for this incident here? Hold on, we're going to get the case number, but he's going to need the arresting officer took some photographs of him on his phone, so we're going to need those photographs off his phone. We're going to need
Let's get the case number first.
Okay.
And we'll put down a list of what you want.
okay, sure.
Is this an open case? Are they still investigating this case?
This is an open case, yes.
Okay, so open cases, as you're aware.
I'm aware.
Information cannot be released. Is it with a detective or is it with a deputy?
It's with a deputy, and some information can be released and some can't. Yep.
As far as photos, I have no idea until we look at it and what we can release.
Yep.
Okay?
She said
As far
that
as open investigations.
I believe the
They
investigation's
closed it.
closed.
Oh, the investigation is closed.
Okay.
I believe
Was there an arrest made on this case?
Yes.
Was that an arrest?
Yes. So that's correct. When it's closed by an arrest, usually.
Yeah, it was closed the Thursday after the incident.
Do you see a report on her anywhere?
Okay, so the case number on this one is 2022-35231 from 11/27/2022.
All right, so let me, 2022.
Yep, and so we'll need Deputy Michael McNeely. We'll need the pictures that he took off of his phone for this incident.
What's
Well-
it classified as? What's the incident about? What was the arrest for?
Trespassing after warning.
So you want the report?
No, we have the report.
Okay, so you want attachments? Is that what you're looking for?
It probably wouldn't be attached, but again, we want the photographs that he took off of his phone of this young man. I don't know if he attach it or not, but we want those. It's a public record. And we also want, he made a couple of phone calls during this incident. We want the phone numbers of the person that the deputy called during the time of this incident.
You mean on the deputy's phone?
Yes.
All right, I'll check and see what we have. I have to get
You-
with the deputy on that.
You can pull it off his phone with the pictures. We also want any of the booking and Sallyport video from the incident.
The booking, you mean inside the booking area?
Yes.
Okay, as far as my understanding of this,
Security?
they are not released.
Okay, we'll get it through discovery, that's
Okay,
fine.
what about
That
sounding
or
board?
through a subpoena, either way.
Yeah, we'll get it through discovery now. They'll say the same thing on both of those.
Now, I don't know what the state attorney said, he have access to our records, but I don't know if they have access to booking. So again, that'll be a discovery issue.
Yes.
In the state attorney's office, and whether that can even be released. Okay?
Right, correct. Yep, that's fine. We realized that might have been the issue when we came in. We want any 911 call associated
All right.
with the incident.
So basically what you want, you have the report, so you want any photos, you want any calls
Dispatch.
being made from the deputy's phone.
Yep.
Right? Then you want a call for service.
Yes.
That has the call on it. Now pursuant to 911 statute, it will be redacted if it's a 911 call.
Absolutely, yeah, we know all about the redactions.
So as far as the booking and the Sally port, I can't guarantee you're gonna be able to get that.
Right,
But
right.
again, we'll check.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure we won't. I'm pretty sure we'll have to get it through discovery. I've done plenty of these, so.
Or through a subpoena.
Right. So, yeah, we're pretty well versed in that.
Okay.
Is there anything else that we wanted?
That's it.
Okay, that's it.
That's it?
That sounds like
All
we're
right,
good.
well, first of all, where am I sending it to?
You are gonna give her your email address.
So it'll be TONY.
All right. Who, Sergeant Owens? Okay.